Check, check, hello, check, check, sound check, check, check.
Check, check.
Check, check, check.
Good evening, one and all. The function will be commencing shortly. respected dignitaries, honored guests, ladies and gentlemen. As we are about to start our program, may I request you all to kindly be seated. We invite our esteemed dignitaries and guests to occupy the distinguished chairs on the dais.
It is indeed a privilege to welcome you to this momentous occasion. Today, as we inaugurate groundbreaking digital initiatives at the High Court of Kerala, we stand at the intersection of tradition and innovation. These efforts go beyond technological upgrades. They reflect our dedication to making the legal system more accessible, efficient, and transparent. In an era of rapid change, the judiciary's embrace of digital transformation ensures justice remains timely and accessible to all. This event, a proud milestone, highlights the collective effort of the High Court of Kerala, led by the Honorable Mr. Justice A. Mohammed Mustaq, the Honorable Acting Chief Justice, and esteemed judges. The High Court has been a pioneer in adopting artificial intelligence and technological advancements, delivering these initiatives swiftly under the visionary leadership of Honorable the Chief Justice of India, who has championed judicial modernization. Owing to unforeseen circumstances, the Honorable Chief Justice of India, Honorable Dr. Justice D.Y. Chandrachud, is unable to attend this function as previously scheduled. In his Lordship's stead, we are deeply grateful that His Lordship, Honorable Mr. Justice Bhushan Ramakrishna Gavai, Judge, Supreme Court of India, has kindly consented to graciously inaugurate and launch the various initiatives of the High Court of Kerala.
Today is a particularly momentous occasion as we come together to formally inaugurate the nation's first exclusive digital court in Kollam, a pioneering court dedicated to handling cases under the Negotiable Instruments Act. Furthermore, several other pioneering initiatives are being unveiled today, including VSolve, Virtual Solution Maker, Online Dispute Resolution System, Model Digital Courtroom Concept in High Court of Kerala, a pioneering model digital courtroom showcasing a futuristic design that seamlessly integrates advanced ICT infrastructure and customized furnishings tailored for a digital judicial environment. Learning Management System of the Kerala Judicial Academy, Special Court in Ernakulam for the trial of cases registered under Scheduled Caste and Scheduled Tribe Prevention of Atrocities Act, Special Court in Alappuzha for the trial of cases falling under the Banning of Unregulated Deposit Schemes Act, inauguration of CCTV Surveillance Unit and the Security cum Facilitation Block, High Court of Kerala, and the release of the annual report of the Kerala Judicial Academy.
Without further ado, let's commence this heartening occasion. It's a great pleasure to welcome Sri Nandan Nilekani, co-founder and chairman of Infosys Limited, co-founder and chairman of Step Foundation, for the Felicitation address.
Sri Vijayanji, Chief Minister of Kerala, Honorable Justice Gavai, and all other distinguished judges and people in this auditorium, it's really a great privilege for me to be here today for what I think is a landmark move in the way Indian courts will be digitally transformed. I've been seeing digital transformation in courts for quite some time, for 20 years actually. But I think what is being launched today in the on court, which is the 24/7 check bouncing case court, is a very different way of doing things. Because historically, whenever we have looked at automation in courts, we've automated different pieces of the thing, putting in a case management system, putting in e-filing, using video conferencing, and so on. For the first time, and what the Kerala court under Justice Mushtaq has done, is taken the entire life cycle of a case and automated the whole thing. And for that, they have selected a case type which is very high volume, which has very repeatable capabilities, where you can do automation to improve the productivity of the court. And these check bouncing cases are at least 10% of the cases in this court. In some courts, it's even higher. So if this works, and I think it will work because they have done an amazing job in doing this, and with a lot of support from many public-spirited individuals, if you are actually able to do this, initially, of course, they will do it in Kollam, but after that, they will do it across the state. Imagine if 10% of the cases of a state, the productivity goes up and pendency comes down and the decision making is faster. That will actually have a material impact on the speed at which justice is delivered. And the second case type which they are being planned both here and in Karnataka is the Motor Vehicles Act cases, which also have a very high level of repeatability and very high volume, because they are another 10% of the cases or even more. So if both these case types are made automated in the way that is being planned, we will actually get productivity of dispensing of cases in 20 to 25% of the cases in a high court. And this is being done currently in Kerala, but I think that as we see the value of this, I'm sure other high courts around the country will be able to adopt it. And over time, if all the high courts apply this way of doing case adjudication in these two high volume cases, it will actually have an impact on the whole country's productivity of cases. And once we show this model, you can use the same approach for other case types. So over time, we can take different case types based on the volume of outstanding cases and systematically apply this method. So what I find most remarkable and transformational is we now have a roadmap on how we can really improve the whole system. And that is the credit of what they have done here in Kerala. Kerala High Court and Kerala State has been a pioneer in implementing this. And the best part of this is being led by the judges themselves. This is not outside technologists telling them how to do it. The judges have taken the leadership, Justice Mushtaq, Justice Raja, and all the other judges, and they have put it together. So they know exactly the pain points in their work and how much of their time goes in unproductive activity. So that thinking has gone into the design of the on-court. And I think it will definitely make a difference to everybody. Judges will have a smoother experience, lawyers will have a smoother experience, and of course the litigants will have a smoother experience. And I think they have looked at it as a digital system integrating with the banking system, integrating with the check system. So all the data is available from different systems so that you can take decisions very quickly. So once again, I'm really delighted and proud to be here because today is a landmark event in the Indian judiciary, where a whole new model of technology and transformation is being done in courts. And I'm very happy it's happening right here in Kochi, in Kerala, in the Kerala High Court. All the best and thank you.
Thank you, sir, for your inspiring words. They have truly enriched us.
May we now invite Sri Ajit T.S., Chairman, Bar Council of Kerala, to felicitate the day's function.
Honorable Chief Minister Sri Pinarayi Vijayan, Honorable Mr. Justice Gavai, Judge Supreme Court of India, Honorable Mr. Justice Muhammad Mustaq, Acting Chief Justice Kerala, Honorable Minister of Law Sri P. Rajesh, Honorable Minister of Finance Mr. Sri K. N. Balagoban, distinguished judges, members of the Bar Council, senior lawyers, eminent members of the lawyers community, friends, ladies and gentlemen. Today marks a significant milestone with the inauguration of the digital courts in Kerala. This initiative will surely simplify legal proceedings, making justice more accessible, especially for those in remote areas. By streamlining case processing, reducing paperwork, and lowering costs, the system promises greater efficiency and transparency. Another aspect is that the installation of CCTV in High Court premises. The security is the foremost concern the modern world faces. Implementing CCTV in the High Court of Kerala can help improve security and enhance overall safety in the premises. However, there are several security concerns they need to be addressed when installing and managing CCTV systems. The above initiative is worthy of recognition and praiseworthy. The installation of the security blocks is an important event that highlights the commitment to maintain a secure environment. By recognizing this milestone, the state aims to emphasize the importance of security measures and the significance they hold in protecting the institution. The recognition helped to create awareness among the stakeholders and the general public about the state's view for maintaining a secure environment. The most relevant segment of this function is the inauguration of special courts is to be viewed as an important event that marks the formal opening of a new courts at Ernakulam and Alappuzha. This will help to render speedy justice, also ensuring due process immediately to the affected people. However, we must address the challenges such as ensuring equal access to technology and preserving the human touch in assessing credibility nuance. It's essential to create a level playing field for all stakeholders. I commend the efforts of everyone involved, particularly the Honorable Chief Justice of India, whose vision has been rolled out by the Honorable High Court of Kerala under the leadership and guidance of Acting Chief Justice of Kerala in making this project a success. Last but not the least, I express my best wishes and regards to Kerala government led by the Honorable Chief Minister Sri Pinarayi Vijayan, which has taken keen interest in the affairs of the justice delivery system, thereby ensuring equal access to justice, fair treatment and protection of each and every citizen's right. Thank you.
Thank you, sir.
May we now invite Sri K. Gopalakrishna Kurup, Learned Advocate General of the State of Kerala, to felicitate this event.
Sri Pinarayi Vijayan, Honorable Chief Minister of Kerala, Honorable Mr. Justice P.R. Gavai, Judge, Supreme Court of India, Honorable Mr. Justice C.T. Ravikumar, Judge, Supreme Court of India, Honorable Mr. Justice A. Muhammad Mustaq, Acting Chief Justice, High Court of Kerala, Sri K.N. Balagopal, Honorable Minister for Finance, Sri P. Rajiv, Honorable Minister of Law and Industries and Choir, Honorable Judges of this Honorable Court and the other High Courts on and off the dais, and all other dignitaries on and off the dais, ladies and gentlemen. A bench of the Honorable Supreme Court headed by my Lord the Chief Justice of India in the order dated 6/10/2023 in Sarvesh Mathur versus the Registrar General High Court of Punjab and Haryana observed thus, I quote, the use of technology by the bar and bench is no longer an option but a necessity. Technology plays an essential role in securing access to courtrooms, and as a result, access to justice for citizens across the country. In the march of technology, the courts cannot remain tech averse, I unquote. The plots of digitalization of our judiciary, which got initiated in 2005 with the setting up of the Honorable Supreme Court's E-Committee, gained exceptional momentum during the past 2-3 years, particularly in the post-pandemic period, under the able leadership of my Lord Chief Justice of India. This unique and unparalleled leap in digital transformation of Indian judiciary has made even its higher echelons unprecedentedly accessible to the ordinary citizens out there, even in the remotest part of our big and diverse nation, resulting in heightening their awareness of their rights and empowering them to take judicial recourse to establish their rights. It has made our legal system more transparent, which transparency has also contributed to further reinforce the confidence of our populace on our judiciary. It has also opened widened vistas of prospects for the legal professionals. Kerala, as is the case with it in all other avenues, has been more or less a pioneer state in the matter of digitization of courts, guided by my lords, the tech-savvy judges of the Honorable High Court, and supported wholeheartedly and unwaveringly by the state government, led by a visionary Chief Minister. The Honorable Minister for Finance and Honorable Minister for Law, who are both lawyers by profession, have been very keen in timely responding to the IT infrastructural needs of the High Court. Virtual courts, which are bereft of mandatory physical participation of stakeholders and where proceedings can be accessed online, have become a reality in the state. Every change essentially encompasses alteration of status quo, and I take this opportunity to remind ourselves that we must carry along with ourselves those prejudicially affected by such digitalization and to help them to get themselves adapted to the contours of the new regime. I am sure that the Digital Court for Negotiable Instrument Act cases, Kollam, Digital District Court's online dispute resolution system, model digital courtroom concept in the High Court, and the learning management system of the Kerala Judicial Academy will cater to the advanced digitization efforts of the state judiciary and augment the already increased access to justice for the residents of the state. I am also sure that the Special Court for the trial of scheduled caste, scheduled strike, prevention of atrocities cases at Ernakulam will go a long way in providing speedy justice to the victims among the marginalized sections of the society, and that the Special Court for the trial of Buds Act cases, Alappuzha, will enable the investors who have been duped to invest their hard-earned money in unregulated deposits schemes to expeditiously realize the same. Jai Hind. I remain.
Thank you, sir.
The Supreme Court of India has issued recommendations for all courts to install CCTV cameras and establish permanent court security units. In line with this directive, the High Court of Kerala has implemented a fully functional CCTV surveillance system, providing an additional layer of protection for sensitive areas, public spaces, and critical infrastructure within the High Court complex and its precincts. May we now invite Sri K.N. Balagopal, Honorable Minister for Finance, for the inauguration of the CCTV Surveillance Unit, High Court of Kerala, and to address this august gathering.
Respected President of the meeting, Justice Muhammad Mushtaq, Honorable Chief Minister of Kerala, Sri Pinarayi Vijayan, Honorable Justice Gavai, and Honorable Justice of Judges and other guests on the dais and off the dais. It's a very pleasant occasion to be here, to witness this historic incident. A court, the first court in the country, is going to be digital. That is in Kerala, a state which always heralded for the development of new technology and new inventions. So we are very happy we are part of that. and under the leadership of the Honorable Chief Minister, we are always very positive in providing all the facilities which the judiciary is generally asking for. Now in the pipeline around 14 courts are to be digitalized, and immediately that will also happen. The digitalization will happen in different districts. That is what I hope. The judiciary as a whole is improving both in the area of infrastructure and in other areas which the Honorable Supreme Court and High Court directs. The government is always complying with that, and we know the judicial city is coming in Cochin now. So the first court, digital court, that's for negotiable instruments, it is coming in Kollam. I am very happy. I am also from Kollam districts and Kollam district, and the first court is coming there. The next courts are coming immediately. So digitalization will improve the efficiency, but I think the digitalization and mechanical and technological devices which we are adopting should not make it mechanical, because the human aspect of the judiciary should be there always. That is what I personally feel. That also generally we are always aware about that aspect, and I hope the initiative by the judiciary will be very much it will enthuse other states, not only the states. I was asking what about the other countries? It is also not up to the mark. So it is coming up, and fortunately we are having the best people to support the system for digitalization, who have a very unparalleled record in this area of digital transformation in the country. So it will be very happy. I am very happy to inaugurate the responsibility of introducing the CCTV surveillance in the High Court. I am announcing in front of you all that I have to switch it for that. So I am announcing that now the surveillance will be on from this time onwards. Thank you.
May we now request the Honorable Minister for Finance, Sri K. N. Balagopal, to officially inaugurate the CCTV Surveillance Unit, High Court of Kerala, by unveiling the digital plaque.
Thank you, sir. The security cum facilitation. Sorry. Thank you, sir. The Security cum Facilitation Block is a strategic investment in enhancing the safety and security of the premises, while also offering a dignified space for welcoming and honoring esteemed guests. Located near gate number 3 of the High Court complex, this facility is equipped with a visitor's pass office, clock room, baggage scanner, frisking areas, general neutral restrooms, a ramp for people with disabilities, and more. May we now request Sri P. Rajesh, Honorable Minister for Law, Industries and Coin, for the inauguration of the Security cum Facilitation Block, High Court of Kerala, and to address the gathering.
Honorable Chief Minister of Kerala, President of the meeting, Acting Chief Justice of Kerala High Court, Justice Mushtaq, Honorable Justice Gavai, and other honorable judges and other dignitaries on and off the dais, members of the bar, and dear friends. Even though we missed the much awaited presence of the Honorable Chief Justice of India, I think this is a historical moment to the High Court of Kerala due to the nature of the project which is being to be inaugurated here today. Today, Kerala High Court has created a new episode in the history of Kerala model of development. Use of technology, our courts make more accountable and responsive. In addition to that, it brings the people closer to the courtrooms. To achieve this goal, I think the responsibility of the government is more paramount, particularly in bridging the digital divide which exist in our society. Our government is committed to this mission. We are working towards transform the society into a knowledge society and the economy into a knowledge-based economy. We have established a new mechanism, Digital Empowering Kerala Initiative, which aims to provide affordable internet access and training facilities for digital literacy. And also government is establishing a optical fiber cable infrastructure to providing high-speed internet connectivity to those who are in need, free of cost. All of us well aware that Kerala is the first fully e-governed state of the country, and we are working hard to make Kerala as the fully digital literate state of the country. The mobile penetration and smartphone penetration in the state of Kerala is the highest among the states, with 87 out of 100 enjoying the internet connectivity. And the first decade of the millennium, the state of Kerala adopted IT policy which focused on free software that ensured freedom to copy the source code of the software and modify according to our requirements and transfer that software. That is why the recent cloud issues did not disturb the public delivery system and admission process in the state of Kerala. We have established the first digital university of the country, which equipped thousands of students in artificial intelligence, big data analysis, blockchain technology, and other emerging technologies. I would like to extend my sincere gratitude to Justice Muhammad Mushtaq and the Technology Committee of the High Court of Kerala for giving an opportunity to our higher education institutions, Digital University and Cochin University of Science and Technology, to be a part of this historical event. By these words, I hereby inaugurate the Security cum Facilitation Complex of High Court of Kerala. Thank you.
May we request the Honorable Law Minister for the inauguration of the Security cum Facilitation Block, High Court of Kerala, by unveiling the digital plug.
Thank you, sir. It gives us immense pleasure to invite Honorable Mr. Justice Vijayaragavan V, Judge, High Court of Kerala, Member of Computer Committee, for a special address.
President of the meeting, Acting Chief Justice, Justice Mushtaq, Sri Pinarayi Vijayan, Honorable Chief Minister, Justice B.R. Gavai, esteemed dignitaries on and off the dais, and namaskaram to all of you. Today, we gather here 2 days after the commemoration of our 78th Independence Day to take another significant step, though in a humble way. This is our small attempt to fulfill that hard-won promise, freedom, by bringing justice to the doorsteps of the common man. As far as Kerala is concerned, it's truly a historic day. As you are all aware, in Kerala, we have made significant advances and strides in infusing technology in the court process. We have a case management system, which is a purely homegrown solution. And we have addressed many of the challenges which are normally being faced earlier, which we are being faced earlier. We have a well-functioning filing module, comprehensive dashboards for all the stakeholders, and an interoperable system for the seamless movement of case files. I am absolutely certain, I am confident to say that we have one of the best systems in the country. We would at this juncture like to acknowledge the financial as well as logistical support extended by the state. Now, what has happened is we have realized that we can build an even more flexible system that can adopt new policies, technologies, as well as new laws. To 20 years back, maybe even 5 years back, our dreams and vision would have been unthinkable. Today, they are within our grasp thanks to the digitization of the surrounding ecosystem and the evolution of technology design. We now take a bold step on this journey with the launch of the 25/7 open and network court, or own court, which name given by all of us in Kollam. We start with proceedings under the 138 Act, dishonor of checks matters. We all know that almost 10% of the backlog of criminal cases relates to 138 matters. My task is to tell you as to the nuances of the open and network code. What is the difference? That is what I'm trying to tell you. How it would make things easier and more efficient for everyone involved. Number one, it makes the process more accessible and predictable. All the stakeholders, including litigants, can handle all court-related matters, like filing cases, rescheduling of hearings, everything online, without going to the court. There will be a smart scheduling system, which will help and ensure that hearings happen on time. A lot of advocates and judges have difficulty with regard to this technology. We have adopted the cutting-edge technology to ensure that if a posting is granted, the hearing is going to take place on that particular time. Such beautiful scheduling has been done. Second, it would offer support and guidance. The entire litigant, the person will get real-time updates about their cases. And there are helpful tools to guide them through the processes. This is not seen elsewhere. We will have templates. We will have prompts, dashboards, and even chatbots to help them take action very easily. Third, and the most important, it would create a smooth and connected experience. The court will be linked with all other important institutions like banks and police, which would make exchange of information like a breeze. Communication, process tracking, etc. would be very easy. And this is slightly complicated. I hope you will understand that we will also pleased to know, we will be pleased to know that 4 application program interfaces or APIs will be put out. This will cover case status, case metadata, orders and judgments, and court performance telemetry. This will be made open when the court goes online next month. This will empower the community to build additional services tailored to the needs of different users. We are investing in training, help desks, and other mechanisms so that the magistrate, the lawyers, the litigants, the advocate clerks, they will all be, they'll be the real heroes in the creating on-courts. All of them will be supported in the journey. Now, I would like to mention at this juncture that we have harnessed the expertise of public-spirited partners like Pukar, a non-profit collective of diverse organizational leaders, to quickly and creatively enhance our systems. By using their services, we have been able to achieve what we have achieved right now at a fraction of a cost and in a fraction of a time. By utilizing open source technology, we built on-court and integrated it into our infrastructure after rigorous security audits and testing. So none need be afraid about security because we have used all cutting-edge technologies possible for this. And in addition, this has helped us enhance our existing CMS as well. We had a good CMS. Now this technology would, we can get inputs, and we'll be using this technology for our 14 digital courts as well. Just imagine how, we can get help from outside and ensure that we have the best in the country or the best in the world. We acknowledge the contribution in this endeavor by Mr. Nandan, Nilekani, Supriya from Pukar, and the entire team, the brilliant IT team of our High Court led by Rajesh as well as Ishak, and who have made this endeavor possible. Now, I would also like to state that this is Justice Mushtaq's baby. It is, he has let this happen. Now, for you all, I would like to say that this is just, today's launch is just the beginning of the journey. And we all believe, just the computer committee, the High Court, we all believe that the progress is not a destination, It is an ongoing journey of knowledge, debate, community, and continuous refinement. Let us not consider this inaugural event as just a conclusion, but a call to action. We count on your support and participation. The future litigants who are out there, I just say that the court is at your service from now on. With a silent prayer for all those souls who lost their life at Wayanad, I end my speech. Thank you. Jai Hind.
Thank you, sir. May we now invite Honorable Dr. Justice A.K. Jayashankaran Nambiar, Judge, High Court of Kerala, President of Board of Governors, Kerala Judicial Academy, for her special address.
Honorable Chief Minister Sri Pinarayi Vijayan, Honorable Mr. Justice Bhushan Ramakrishna Gavai, Judge, Supreme Court of India, Honorable Justice Mohammad Mushtaq, Acting Chief Justice of Kerala, other dignitaries present in the Assembly, ladies and gentlemen. In every function where I'm called upon to speak immediately after Justice Raja Vijayaragavan has spoken, I somehow get the feeling that I'm called upon to inject a little bit of the mundane into what would otherwise foray dangerously into the realms of science fiction. Today it gives me great pleasure to stand before all of you as the President of the Board of Governors of the Kerala Judicial Academy and to proudly announce the launch of the learning management system of the Academy. The Kerala Judicial Academy has brought about a paradigm shift in the training methodology for judicial officers, court staff and other members of the legal fraternity. And we are happy to share with you that in sharp contrast to the training imparted to about 2,700 participants through roughly 50 training programs in the years up to 2022-23, in the last 12 months, we have imparted training to approximately 14,500 participants through 103 capacity building programs. This is the kind of transformation that we have brought about in the Judicial Academy. And with the launch of the learning management system today, we hope to be able to increase that number several fold, while at the same time enhancing the scope and content of our training curriculum. The details of the learning management system module will be exhibited before all of you through a presentation later on in the program. For now, let me just say that we at the Academy are truly elated with the overwhelming and encouraging response that we have received to the innovative programs that we have rolled out in the last year. And we look forward to crossing more milestones in the years ahead. Owing to paucity of time, and I must confess that, or share a secret with you, Justice Raja wanted more of my time to display his wares, so I gladly gave him the time. I thank the honorable dignitaries and all of you for having taken the time to attend this program. Thank you.
Thank you, sir. Today is more than just an inauguration. It's a celebration of ambition, perseverance, and the unwavering spirit of human innovation. With great honor, we now invite His Lordship, Honorable Mr. Justice A. Mohammad Mushtaq, Acting Chief Justice of the High Court of Kerala and Chairman of the Computer Committee, the driving force behind this project's planning and execution, to deliver the presidential address.
Honorable Chief Minister of Kerala, Pinarayi Vijayan, Honorable Justice Gavai, Justice C.T. Ravikumar, Justice Rajesh Bindal, Honorable Ministers Balagopal and Rajiv, and all other dignitaries including Nandan, and Honorable Chief Justice of Gujarat High Court, Sunita Agarwal, my esteemed colleagues and others. Of course, Justice Sam Koshi and Justice Suraj Govind. Sam Koshi is from Telangana and Suraj Govind is from Karnataka High Court. We are all here. Of course, it's a proud moment for all of us. We are unveiling many projects today at one stroke. I'm really grateful to Honorable Justice Gavai and Rajesh Bindal. With all short notice, they accepted my invitation. I'm really thankful to you both, sir. Well, my role in this to brief a couple of projects being unveiled today. One is the digital code for the district. The state government with no time. We made request on 2 weeks back, and they no time they sanctioned the 214 digital code in principle, each one for each district. The idea behind establishing digital codes is to decongest traditional codes which deal with sessions cases and trials. After the new enactment, all the sessions trial can take place only by the district courts, headed by a district judge. So all the trials now will be moved to the district courts. So we want to decongest the trial courts and have separations. So they want to free up all those courts, and this court will focus on appeals and revisions without any territorial barrier. So any lawyer can from any part of the district can appear and argue the cases. And it's fully equipped with all digital state of arts. The second project is online dispute resolution. We all know that we are using BigConsole, the award-winning software, the video conferencing platform. We customized it. Our in-house team has customized it. In online dispute resolution, we named it the BigConsole, which would be, the parties can resolve their disputes wherever they are. Their physical presence is not required. Initially, we used this platform for the mediation and also for the resolve the disputes, resolve the cases pending in motor accident tribunal. We asked all the tribunals to hold sitting for exclusively for settling this kind of a condom disputes and compensation claims. So they will use this ODR platform. The third is in regard to the concept of digital courtrooms. We conceived this idea. We thought when we use this all digital gadgets, we are in a physical ambience, in a settings which is set for a physical courtroom. We perceived an idea that human mind always influenced by a space. So he has an emotional bond with a space. So this is how we thought we should have courtrooms which should set a digital ambience. So first of the court will come up in the ground floor here in the very soon. The designs have been finalized. This will have complete a digital ambience so that lawyers and all other stakeholders would feel that they are in the digital ambience, so that they will be emotionally connected to a digital ambience. The last one is all about the digital library and restoration work of Ramon Palace. Currently, it is the whole palace, the heritage building, currently being used for an office purpose. So we decided to convert it as a guest house, High Court guest house. And close by the whole library building is for the research and digital library, research center and digital library. The idea was conceived by Justice S.V. Bhatti when he was an acting Chief Justice here. He is now in the Supreme Court Judge. His idea is this building should be used for the library and research center. And that being now, the responsibility has been taken over now by my esteemed brothers, Gopi, and Justice Raja, Bechu, and Nias, and then looking after turning it to a complete exclusive digital library and research center for the use of public as well as the students who are interested in research, legal research. Before I part, I must express my acknowledgement to the state government, which always supported us in all our NTVs. They have never turned down any of our requests. So also we also get all the support from the E-Committee, the money spent, the money allocated by the union government. The money was never a constraint for us, but we sometimes fail ourselves in taking forward the initiatives. We can all make a best infrastructure in this state and other places with working together. I hope today's initiative will usher a new era for all of us. And once again, I'm thanking all who have accepted our invitation and turned out to be present here, being part of this historic event. Thank you, one and all. Jai Hind.
Grateful to you, sir. It is our esteemed privilege to welcome Honorable Mr. Justice Rajesh Bindal, Judge, Supreme Court of India, to this distinguished gathering. We are profoundly honored by your Lordship's gracious presence among us today. With deepest respect, may we now request you, sir, to deliver a special address for this occasion.
Dignitaries, honored of the dais, ladies and gentlemen. Firstly, I thought I'll name all the dignitaries here, but I think in that there are chances of committing error. And we are in a conference of technology where we normally use the words copy and paste. So my earlier speakers have already given all the details of the dignitaries who are present on the dais and off the dais also. I'll just pick up from that and not taking much time on that. As has been shared by Brother Mushtaq that I am a surprise pick for this program. But in any case, it's his love and affection that he has given me an opportunity to be with you this evening. The details of all the services, the programs, the softwares which are being launched has been given by him. I think Team Kerala deserves commendation for doing all this. You see, the reason for that is also good. If you see the literacy rate in the country, it's about 77%. If you see the Kerala, it is about 97-98%. So literacy rate is good, and so is, as is shared by the Law Minister, the digital literacy also, which is important for any IT revolution. There are a lot of projects being taken by the Kerala government for this IT revolution in the state. Regarding development of software, I think Mr. Nandan had shared with you that this all has been done by the High Court. The judges were involved in that. I think the domain knowledge is the most important thing. If you give any project to the technical persons only, probably they will not be able to give you the output which we require. If the people with domain knowledge are there, they can get the best output of it. And this is the reason that these softwares, I think, have come up and will give you best results. And one of the important software is the 138 Negotiable Instruments Act. The idea of converting this civil litigation into criminal, quasi-criminal, was only to expedite the processes so that the people don't issue the checks only for the sake of it. In the business community, the payment part is faster. But what we have seen in 138 cases, we all know how much years it takes, what kind of defenses are taken, and the matter goes up to Supreme Court. And there the person who issues the check, there he says, I am ready to pay now, after spending 15-20 years, I think, in courts. And if my memory serves, I think in the trial level only about 25 to 30 lakh cases of 138 are pending in the country. If this process is expedited, I think it will be a great service and the achievement of the object basically for which these amendments were carried out. So this is very important part of it. And regarding development of software, I think I can share one experience which I had in Punjab and Haryana. We got the software developed for preparation of medical legal report and the post-mortem reports on the web-based software. The name of the software was MedLipper. This was done somewhere in 2011-12. And the idea came because the handwritten post-mortem or this medical legal reports were not legible or readable, because we know the doctor's language or writing can be read only by the chemist. This is normally we see. So why not have a software on which this is all typed and computer typed? And with this the idea was flown and a lot of experts were involved in that and the software was developed. And similarly, even software of linking all the laboratories for test reports, because there was a lot of delays in testing of samples and thereafter communication of the sample. That was most important in that. So that was also developed. It was stable there, and now Government of India has, I think, forwarded this to all the states to be picked up. This software developed by Kerala also, I think, will be taken by all the states, because this will be a good asset to all the states for expediting the processes and saving valuable time of the judges who are already overburdened. CCTV, no, before that, one thing more important is there, as is shared, that the government support. Yes, it was required there also, and we could also develop some software there only because the government support was there. And I can share one experience because I was there in the E-Committee in the Punjab and Haryana High Court. funding was used to be from E-committee. Because of the support of the states, many projects we will execute in advance only, basically buying the hardware. At that time, most of the projects were of hardware only, software part came later on. And in that process, whenever the project of E-committee will come, they will say, we'll give you the funds for this project, and when they see that this project is already over in our state, so no funding was there to us. So this is how the funding of the state helps in expediting the projects, and this is the positive part here also. And we live in the era of technology. I think these all things will always help us in achieving the objective, in helping the judiciary basically to expedite the processes. CCTV for surveillance, yes, this is very important. We have seen a recent incident, unfortunate incident. If CCTVs are there for surveillance, I think a lot of issues can be sorted out. And we installed the CCTVs in the courtrooms also. In all district courtrooms, we had the CCTVs. And the idea of that was we could just monitor the working of the courts also, the district courts, because a lot of issues come regarding sitting on time and other. We are all there connected with the system. So I think we know what are the problems faced in the district judiciary, so that we could sort out, and we used to use those recordings for training. We would review those recordings and use that for training. And regarding the IT system being used in our country, I think most of you may be aware of, or otherwise I'll just share with you. eSCR is one of the website. I don't know how much lawyers know about it. It contains 1 crore 40 lakh High Court judgments. This is all free. This is by the E-committee only. 1 crore 40 lakh High Court judgments are there on this website. And all High Courts are there, and local languages also, I think 11 or 12 different languages in which these translations are there. This is free and very good search engine, and 40,000 Supreme Court judgments are also there on this website. And a searchable mode, I think comparable with any search engine you have, any private player on which you pay a lot of money. We should all use, young lawyers who can't afford basically money to pay to all these private players for the judgments. I think this is one of the best which should be used and should be informed to all the young lawyers also. And one experience recently I had at Bhopal, there were judges from England in IT. There was a conference, and when we had shown our presentation, Brother Mushtaq was also there. They were all surprised the kind of work we have done in IT part. They were nowhere near to our work done. So this is the achievement we have done, and this is a collective effort by the judges also, and the support by the state at the central level and the state level. With these words, I think congratulating again Team Kerala for all this. Thank you very much. Jai Hind.
Thank you, sir. It is a great pleasure to welcome Honorable Mr. Justice C.T. Ravikumar, Judge, Supreme Court of India, to this special event. We are deeply honored by your Lordship's presence today. With utmost respect, may we now request you, sir, to deliver a special address for this occasion.
The priestess of the function, Mr. Justice Mohammad Mushtaq, Acting Chief Justice, Honorable Chief Minister of Kerala, Mr. Pinarayi Vijayan, my esteemed brothers, Justice Gavai and Justice Bindal, and all other brothers and sisters, sister judges of the High Court of Kerala and the other High Courts, and brothers and sisters of the legal fraternity, and one and all who constitute our this audience. I was actually pondering why I was invited to this function, because my SWL colleagues knew that I am not at all techno-savvy. I am not having any aversion definitely, but somehow I am not techno-savvy. But then, this is a great leap to the goal which we are endeavoring to achieve. That is justice at the doorsteps. There are so many who are, despite being aggrieved, could not approach the court. This certainly will encourage them, no doubt. Having said so, I really wanted to sound a concern and really a warning also. At the same time, encouraging the others who are not techno-savvy, the techno-savvy to adopt to this method We cannot forget umpteen number of others who are not even having an iPhone or any other devices. This is such a country. So we will have to simultaneously go with both. Otherwise, while doing this, the others, they may be discouraged. Slowly, let us hope that now everyone will learn and how to utilize this method. And I don't want to, at this point of time, to make a very long speech. I wish all success to this venture, and I am sure that under the leadership of Mr. Mushtaq, many more such projects would come. I wish all success to this. Thank you, Jai Hind.
Thank you, sir. We are honored to have the Honorable Chief Minister of Kerala, Sri Pinarayi Vijayan, with us on this auspicious occasion. May we now invite the esteemed Chief Minister to deliver the keynote address.
Honorable Justice Gavai, Honorable Acting Chief Justice of Kerala, and all other distinguished persons on and off the dais. Greetings to you all. This is indeed a historic day for the judiciary in Kerala. An array of projects are being inaugurated which will ensure that the courts in Kerala become more tech-savvy. In an age of rapid technological advancements, no system that serves the people can shy away from technology, because today technology is part and parcel of our day-to-day life. In fact, in this day and age, technology is so entered in people's lives that it is almost as if human life is impossible without technology. At such a time, it is imperative that all organs of the government adapt more and more to technological advancements. While we embrace technology and the solutions it offers, it is also important that we take the necessary precaution in dealing with the challenges they pose as well. It is all the more essential at a time when technology-based crimes are on the rise, as those who are in the service of the people, many a time we find ourselves not adequately equipped to effectively deal with such issues. Citing this, let me move to the task at hand. Those who attempt a study of the Indian Constitution without a correct comprehension of the social history of this country will be perplexed to find a provision like Article 17 in it, being at a loss to understand the significance of the same. That article reflected the vision of the founding fathers of the Constitution, aimed at liberating large masses of people who were sidelined and subjected to disabilities by reason of their birth in certain castes, treated as untouchables. The first attempt in this regard in the post-Constitution era was the enactment of the Untouchability Offences Act 1955, which was substituted as the Protection of Civil Rights Act 1955. However, on implementation, it was found to be insufficient and inadequate to meet its coveted objectives, and that occasioned the framing of the Scheduled Caste and Scheduled Tribes Prevention of Atrocities Act 1989. Despite the deterrent provisions, it failed to eliminate some of the hurdles that confronted the victims at every stage of the legal process, such as procedural delays, in investigations, arrest and filing of charge sheets, as also delays in trial. Comprehensive amendments were therefore brought to the 1989 Act by virtue of Amendment Act 1 of 2016, which inter alia provided for the establishment of exclusive special court in addition to special courts. The Act was further amended by Act 27 of 2018. To facilitate expeditious trials, Section 14 of the Act mandates the establishment of exclusive special courts. Kerala has already established 5 such special courts at Nedumangad, Kottarakara, Mannarkad, Manjeri and Mananthavadi. The new one, which is being inaugurated in Ernakulam, is the 6th such special court. It is a testament to Kerala's commitment to safeguarding the rights of marginalized communities. It is only natural that a state that makes budgetary allocation that is higher than the normative share of the SCs and the STs in the state's population sets up additional courts to ensure justice to them. The Banning of Unregulated Deposit Schemes Act 2019, BUDS Act, establishes a comprehensive framework to prohibit unregulated deposit schemes and safeguard the interests of depositors. Given the prevalence of unauthorized money deposit schemes that exploit innocent individuals, expediting the trial of such offences is crucial. Section 8 of the Act mandates the establishment of designated courts to adjudicate offences punishable under this legislation. In furtherance of this objective, a designated court is being inaugurated at Alappuzha. It will facilitate prompt and effective prosecution of offenders under the BUDS Act. It will reinforce the integrity of our financial system as well. I hope that both these special courts will go a long way in ensuring timely justice for the victims, thereby increasing the effectiveness of our judicial system as a whole. I declare the new special court dedicated to the trial of cases under the SC/ST POA Act and the special court for the trial of cases under the BUDS Act inaugurated. Thank you.
May we request the Honorable Chief Minister of Kerala to inaugurate the special court in Ernakulam for the trial of cases registered under Scheduled Caste, Scheduled Tribe Prevention of Atrocities Act, as well as the special court in Alappuzha for the trial of cases falling under the Banning of Unregulated Deposit Schemes Act by unveiling the digital plaque.
Thank you, sir. It is our profound privilege to welcome the Honorable Mr. Justice Bhushan Ramakrishna Gavai, Judge, Supreme Court of India, to this distinguished occasion. We are deeply humbled by your Lordship's gracious presence, and it is with utmost reverence that we extend a warm and respectful welcome to our esteemed chief guest. May we invite His Lordship for the inaugural address.
The President of today's function, Honorable Justice A. Mohammad Mushtaq, the Acting Chief Justice of the Kerala High Court, the Honorable Chief Minister of Kerala, Shri Nilekani Vijayan, my esteemed colleagues from the Supreme Court, Justice C.T. Ravikumar, for whom it's a homecoming, and Honorable Justice Rajesh Bindal, the Honorable Minister for Finance, Mr. Balagopal, the Honorable Minister for Law, Shri Rajiv, my esteemed colleagues on the dais, Justice A.K. Jaishankar Nabiar and Justice Raja Vijayaragavan, Mr. Nandan Nilekani, the Chairman of the Bar Council of Kerala, Shri Ajit, the Advocate General of Kerala, Shri Gopal Krishna Kurup, Srimati Sunita Agrawal, the Honorable Chief Justice of Gujarat High Court, my esteemed colleagues, brother and sister judges of the Kerala High Court, my colleagues present here from Karnataka, Telangana and Gujarat High Courts, the members of the bar, the learned senior advocates, the members of the district judiciary, the Registrar General and the other registrars, as well as the staff of the High Court, the print and the press media, and dear friends. A very good evening to all of you. It gives me to be a great pleasure to be with you this evening. As a matter of fact, I am here by accident. I was in Guruvayur when I received a call from the Honorable Acting Chief Justice. From Guruvayur, I was to travel to Kumarkund for a 2 days conference commencing from tomorrow morning. And earlier to that, I had got a call from the Chief Justice that on account of his health reasons, he had to return from the airport and went back home. And therefore, he could not come for tomorrow's conference and today's event. And Justice Mushtaq virtually issued a writ of mandamus. And since I was in the territorial jurisdiction of Kerala High Court, I had no reason or I could not say no to him, and virtually I was airlifted from Guruvayur so that I can come here at the right time. Thank you, the Acting Chief Justice, and all your colleagues for giving me an opportunity to be a part of this important event. As a matter of fact, I have a special connection with Kerala. When my father was the Governor of Kerala from 2008 to 2011, I had a pleasure of visiting Kerala on various occasions. As Justice C.T. Kumar has said in the beginning, that he did not know as to why he was invited, because he is not in that much love with technology. And therefore, at the outset, I must confess that I am not a right substitute to the Honorable Chief Justice of India, Justice Chandrachud, for such an event which is closely associated with the technology. My tryst with technology started only after the COVID broke. As a matter of fact, the Honorable Chief Justice of India, even prior to he becoming the Chief Justice of India, as a chairman of E-Committee, had taken a leadership insofar as employing technology in the courts' functionings, the judicial working. And we recollect even when I was a judge of the High Court, we used to know that Justice Bindal, who was from Punjab and Haryana High Court, the then judge of Punjab and Haryana High Court, and Justice Mushtaq from Kerala High Court, Justice Shakdar from Delhi High Court, they were all leading lights insofar as the technology is concerned. And therefore, it's a matter of great pride that when Justice Mushtaq heads the Kerala High Court, during that period, the event takes place wherein various events relating to technology are being inaugurated. As I said earlier, till the COVID phase, I was not in touch with the technology. But within 48 hours of the lockdown being declared, the Supreme Court started functioning virtually within 48 hours. And I had the pleasure of being part of the first bench who started functioning immediately after the COVID outbreak, along with the then Justice Ramana, as his lordship then was, and Justice Sanjay Kishan Kaul. The three of us sat for almost first 2 months virtually daily. And I must say with a sense of pride that during that period, when there was a complete gloomy picture, the Supreme Court as well as the various high courts in the country were in a position to impart justice to millions of people in the country. They responded wherever there was a violation of fundamental rights. I recollect we are monitoring, when sitting in the COVID, various issues which related to violation of rights, which related to providing of the necessary medical facilities in the state. Subsequently, as all of you are aware, when Justice Chandrachud, as his lordship then was, had dealt with a public interest litigation, that too virtually, with regard to supply of oxygen to various states. And therefore this technology provided a solace to the millions of Indian citizens who otherwise would have been deprived of the right to access to justice. As has been stated, technology is after 2020, we have seen that all over the country, the technology has taken a great stride. I recollect having met Mr. Nandan Nilekani in the Supreme Court, who has been actively assisting the Supreme Court also in the matter of advancement of the technology. We have also been using the artificial intelligence, and now we have judgments which are translated into various vernacular languages. Lakhs of judgments of the Supreme Court are easily accessible to the litigants in the language which he speaks, which he reads. It is always said that the system is for the litigants. The system is neither for the judges nor for the lawyers. All of us, the judges and the lawyers, work for the ultimate consumer of justice, the citizen of India. And therefore, for understanding what the Supreme Court has written, a litigant did not only rely on the English judgment, but he can read the judgment in his own language, understand what has weighed with the court in deciding the matter, either he is in his favor or against him. But as I said, the artificial intelligence cannot be a substitute to a human mind. Otherwise, it would have been very easy. You feed the facts to the computer, you feed the law as applicable, and then go for, just ask the computer to give the results. That is not possible. Unless there is an application of mind by a human being, the decisions or the imparting of justice would not be possible. The technology also has flaws. If you put a word, like in the Supreme Court we say, leave granted, the English version would be avkash prapta, chutti manjur. But technology will certainly help in speedier imparting of justice to the citizens. I'm really happy that I'm getting an opportunity to inaugurate various projects. We are inaugurating the exclusive regional courts for Negotiable Instrument Act cases at Kollam, and as the Honorable Finance Minister stated in his speech, it will also be followed in the other districts. The various banks as well as the police stations would be connected digitally. As all of us know that the pendency of the negotiable instrument cases is very huge, and I'm sure that the advancement of technology in this area would really help a lot. Then we are also using online dispute resolution system, the digital library and legal research center. I must state that the mediation center in the Supreme Court, which caters with the mediation of the citizens throughout the country, has been very successfully using the technology of video conferencing. A citizen sitting in a remotest part of Kerala and the other party sitting in the northern east part of the country can virtually join in the mediation proceedings, and the success rate of the mediation in the Supreme Court has been more than 50%. I am also happy to know that the Honorable Law Minister has inaugurated the security cum facilitation block, wherein at the entrance you have provided facilities for all the litigants, and not only litigants but those persons who are differently abled, who are specially abled. This will really help such persons to have real access to justice. The Kerala Judicial Academy, under the able leadership of my friend Jaishankar Nambiar, is also going to have a learning management system for the Kerala Judicial Academy. And you are also inaugurating a model digital courtroom in High Court of Kerala, which would be followed in the other courts. In the Supreme Court, the first 9 courts have become totally digital. They have become paperless courts. And as I said that before the COVID came, I was totally technically illiterate, but as a judge of the Supreme Court and as a senior judge of the Supreme Court, I have to do a lot of traveling, and now I find that for us Mondays and Fridays are really, we can't imagine. But even when I'm traveling, the files get uploaded on my iPad and I can use the flying time for doing my homework. This is the advantage of the technology, which would not have been otherwise. Otherwise, if I would have reached Delhi at say 10 o'clock, then another 4-5 hours for reading, and then that takes a toll on your performance also. And on my personal experience also, I can say that the technology is of greatly help in imparting the role of a the duties of a judiciary in an efficient manner. As I said in the beginning, that all of us exist for the common litigant, the last citizen of this country. For all of us, the most important document is the Constitution of India. And it is the Constitution of India which has promised justice, social, economic, and political to the citizens of the country. We are given the Constitution to ourselves. I recollect the speech of Dr. Ambedkar on 25th of November 1949, when he was speaking while replying to the debate on the final draft of the Constitution. And he stated in his speech that on a political plane, we have achieved political equality, political justice by providing for one person, one value, and one vote. But what about economic and social justice inequality? You have a society on a social plane compartmentalized into tight compartments of the people, wherein a person from one compartment to other compartment cannot travel. On an economic plane, we have a society which has the entire wealth of the country concentrated in few hands, whereas the vast majority finding it difficult even to meet, even to have 2 meals a day. And therefore he warned us that we must make every possible effort to eradicate these inequalities. And if we do not do so, then the edifice of democracy which we have so laboriously built would collapse. No doubt that in the last 75 years, the country, maybe on the legislative side, the executive side, and the judiciary on the judicial side, have played their role in adhering to the constitutional promise of social and economic justice. I am sure that these endeavors of providing a speedy and more accessible justice, the justice should not be, justice has been recognized as a fundamental right, but providing justice with speed and with affordable justice, the justice should not be denied to a person on account of his incapacity to pay a lawyer. So also the justice should not be denied to him because of geographical reasons he cannot reach the higher courts. And we have seen that on account of the invention of technology, even a person sitting in the remotest part of the country can directly, the lawyer sitting in the remotest part of the country can directly appear before the Supreme Court, argue before the Supreme Court. I am sure that these inventions would also help in providing easy and affordable justice to the last citizen of this country, so that our dream of social and economic justice along with the political justice is realized. I on this occasion congratulate the Honorable Acting Chief Justice Mushtaq Ahmed and Mohammad Mushtaq and all his colleagues for spearheading the technological inventions and inaugurating them today. I also congratulate the Kerala government for providing the support for this noble project. I end my words with gratitude to the Honorable Acting Chief Justice and all his colleagues for giving me an opportunity to be with you this evening. Thank you very much, and I declare all the projects which are to be inaugurated now at my hands to be inaugurated. Thank you very much.
We express our gratitude, sir, for your gracious presence.
We are honored to have His Lordship, Honorable Mr. Justice B.R. Gavai, Judge, Supreme Court of India, for the virtual inauguration of the nation's first exclusive digital court in Kollam, dedicated to cases under the negotiable instrumental. His presence also graces the launch of VSolve, the online dispute resolution system, the learning management system for the Kerala Judicial Academy, as well as the announcement of digital district courts and the model digital courtroom concept in the High Court of Kerala, all of which will be commemorated by unveiling the digital plaque. And last but not the least, we respectfully request your Lordship to officially release the annual report of the Kerala Judicial Academy.
Thank you, sir. We now have a video presentation that will provide us with further insights into these initiatives.
ഞാൻ ജോൺ കോച്ച്. ഞാൻ കൊട്ടാരക്കരയിൽ എനിക്കൊരു ചെറിയൊരു തുണിക്കച്ചവടമാണ്. അന്ന് 2020 കോവിഡിൻ്റെ സമയത്ത് ഞാൻ ഒരാളുടെ നിന്ന് ചെക്ക് വാങ്ങിച്ചിട്ട് ഞാനൊരു ഓർഡർ കൊടുത്തു. അന്ന് തൊട്ട് ആ പൈസ എനിക്ക് കിട്ടിയില്ല. എന്നെക്കൊണ്ട് പറ്റുന്ന എല്ലാം നോക്കും. ലാസ്റ്റ് ഞാനൊരു വക്കീലിൻ്റെ അടുത്ത് തന്നെ ഇതുകൊണ്ട് ചെന്നു. ആ ഓരോ ദിവസം കട അടച്ചിട്ട് എനിക്ക് ആ ദിവസത്തെ വരുമാനം എന്നിട്ട് അവിടെ ഫീസ് കൊടുക്കാൻ പറഞ്ഞു. ഇതെല്ലാം കൊടുത്തു വിടും. ഞാൻ ഇതെല്ലാം കേൾക്കാണ്ട് രാവിലെ തൊട്ട് വരുന്നു നിൽക്കുന്നു. അവസാനം ഇത് അധ്യയനം ചെയ്തു. 2-3 വർഷം എൻ്റെ ഈ പൈസ വാങ്ങിച്ച ആളെ ഇവിടെ ഒന്ന് എത്തിക്കാൻ തന്നെ എനിക്ക് ഇത്ര നാളായിട്ട് നടക്കുന്നില്ല. എന്താ ചെയ്യേണ്ടത് എനിക്കറിയാം.
India has officially pendency of 45 million cases. Many do not approach the Indian courts for obvious reasons that they don't want to face the same situation of corruption. Well, we need to take courts to the people instead of people coming to the courts. The new own court, open network court in Kollam, the first step in the long journey. This court will transform the check bouncing cases, which represent around 10% of existing pending cases.
We thought it would be a game changer if, using the digital infrastructure that we have now, all the institutions converge and forward the requisite documents to the court so that the litigants may not have to run from pillar to post. Today, the entire system around courts is digitalized. We can easily harness it using the power of cutting-edge technology and streamline our entire process.
I verily feel that it's obligatory on the part of the courts to give the information to the litigant as well as the counsel at their fingertips. The litigant and the counsel should be guided and supported by any question that they receive.
The on-courts will be accessible to lawyers and the litigants can file applications, use evidence without the need to go to the court and to wait there. The court will admit cases, issue summons, take up the applications asynchronously without scheduling a hearing like the normal.
And even when a hearing needs to be scheduled, I can request for rescheduling and coordinate dates asynchronously using the smart calendaring service.
We are sure that this would make the entire system transparent and accessible to all the stakeholders. We expect this to drastically reduce the life of litigation.
Kollam is a start. We have grown a number of disputes and diverse rules and process. The on-courts technology will enable other institutions and courts to use the modular applications of the own code in your context. Together we can grow innovations that take justice to the citizen.
vSolve Virtual Solution Maker Online Dispute Resolution System. Welcome to the vSolve Virtual Solution Maker System, a groundbreaking initiative developed by our in-house team in collaboration with vConsole for the High Court of Kerala and District Courts. This innovative system is set to revolutionize judicial processes by enhancing the efficiency, accessibility, and transparency of alternative dispute resolution. By leveraging this system, all stakeholders, including litigants, counsel, Lok Adalat members, and mediators, can engage in online deliberations, negotiate settlement terms, draft awards, and sign them using electronic signatures. The inaugural pilot implementation will be rolled out in the motor accidents claims tribunals, paving the way for a seamless transition to digital dispute resolution. Our system starts with an intuitive e-filing portal, allowing cases to be registered and listed in court with ease. Judges can then forward these cases to the Online Dispute Resolution (ODR) system. We utilize cutting-edge video conferencing technology from vConsole, facilitating real-time virtual ADR sessions that connect judges, advocates, and parties from any location. This ensures clear and effective communication through high-quality audio and video. Following ADR sessions, e-signs are used to authenticate and finalize award documents, simplifying the documentation process and ensuring their legal validity. All signed documents are securely stored and easily accessible through our integrated case management system. The system also automatically sends notifications and reminders for the sessions, document submissions and deadlines to keep all participants informed and prepared. The learning management system of the Kerala Judicial Academy and the release of the annual report of the Kerala Judicial Academy. The LMS is a state-of-the-art platform for providing comprehensive training experience to learners. Course management tools help trainers create and organize online classes. They can add assignments, quizzes, and other materials. Trainers can track learner progress and communicate with them easily. LMS empowers you to manage users efficiently, easily create, modify, and delete accounts, assign specific roles and permissions to control access, ensure data privacy and security while streamlining user administration, create engaging and diverse learning experiences, develop rich course content using text, images, videos, audio, and interactive elements. Unique communication tools foster collaboration and knowledge sharing with our robust communication tools. Attendance and grading. Mark attendance digitally, create various assessments, and manage grades effectively. Also, we are happy about the release of the annual report of the Kerala Judicial Academy 2023-24. Next in line, we have the announcement of digital district courts. The High Court of Kerala is revolutionizing the justice system with the establishment of digital courts in all 14 districts. Presided over by the judges in the cadre of district judges, these courts will enable online hearings, reducing physical court visits for litigants. This initiative is in line with the judiciary's commitment to embrace technology and hence modernize court processes for the benefit of our citizens. And finally, we have model digital courtroom concept in High Court of Kerala. The High Court of Kerala is set to redefine the courtroom experience with a pioneering model digital courtroom. Designed to overcome the limitations of traditional courtrooms, this state-of-the-art facility seamlessly integrates advanced technology with user-centric design. With a focus on accessibility, the courtroom caters to the needs of all, including persons with disabilities. This innovative space will showcase the future of justice delivery. Thank you.
As we conclude this remarkable session, we are inspired by the vision and dedication that have brought these initiatives to fruition. The virtual inauguration of the digital court and the unveiling of various projects underscore our commitment to advancing the judicial system and embracing innovation. As we move forward, these milestones will serve as a testament to our collective efforts and ambition. Thank you all for joining us in celebrating these significant achievements, and we expect your continued support in shaping the future of justice. We request all present here to kindly rise for the national anthem.
जनगण मन अधिनायक जय हे भारत भाग्य विधाता पंजाब सिंध गुजरात मराठा द्राविड़ उत्कल बंगा विंध्य हिमाचल यमुना गंगा उच्चल जलधि तरंगा तव शुभ नामे जागे तव तव शुभ आशीष मांगे, गाहे तव जय गाथा। जन गण मंगलदायक जय हे भारत भाग्य विधाता। जय हे जय हे जय हे, जय 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 हे।